This is the newest shopping mall in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. We are at the Exchange TRX. This is the newest shopping mall of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Some of you have been commenting to check this mall out, and we did actually, me and Nuna. We went here yesterday. This was a Sunday and it was packed, it was busy, and a spectacular looking mall. I think it's worth showing you. So that's why I came back today. I'm able to show you this in about 15-20 minutes. I hope you're excited. Let's go! This mall has so many new features. It is incredible. Something that I've never seen before. And I was excited about the last mall tour that we've done. This is next level. Seriously, this is a mall, and not necessarily only the shopping mall. I'll turn the camera around actually to show you. I don't think it's only the mall that is stunning. I think the shops, each and every shop had to follow some guidelines to be able to have a shop over here in this center, because every single shop we've seen yesterday and we're about to see today is super stunning. It's beautiful, the finishing touch. Also the seating area. I'm sitting on proper leather chairs right in the very start of the shopping mall. People just chilling here, have a little rest, you know, put your shopping bags down and relax. But we just started this tour, so let's crack on. You got Gucci, Saint Laurent, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Burberry, Dolce Gabbana. All the major luxurious brands are located here. There's over 400 stores here in this shopping mall. But even if you're not into your very expensive luxurious brands, this is still a shopping mall for you to visit, spend a few hours while visiting Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. We started off at the north entrance, but most likely you get dropped off by Grab here on the east side. And the east side, they're still building on it a little bit, like there is some construction going on there. But the shopping mall itself is finished, it's done, and it's done up well. This is most likely where you can get your first impressions in. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Chinese New Year is coming up, also here at the TRX. They obviously put some decorations up. Chinese New Year will be celebrated each year, hugely here in Kuala Lumpur. Because of the population here, there's a big amount of people here in the city that is Chinese Malaysian. So this is one of the main reasons why Chinese New Year is so big in Kuala Lumpur. Now it is the year of the dragon, and the celebrations are carrying on for another few weeks until it is actually Chinese New Year on the 10th of February. Above the decoration there is a huge screen hanging. This is always hanging there, showing you updates from the events that are going on in the shopping mall and some branding as well. I think we've seen enough from this part. Let's crack on this mall tour. Yesterday I've been going around with Nuna already, as I told you, and we've seen some cool shops I'm gonna show you, and we're also gonna probably see some new shops because we haven't been going around through the whole shopping mall. Now this is one of the things that I'd like to show you. It's called Gentle Monster, and I think, I'm not too sure, yesterday there was a big line here, a big queue. I think we can just walk inside, I'm not too sure. But these guys are just real looking. I think it's a sunglass brand. Gentle Monster, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know anything about big brands, so I'm gonna disappoint you. I don't know Gentle Monster, but I do know that the way they marketing things, it's a cool shop. I'm not too sure if there are even prices there. Yeah, sunglasses, 1400 ringgit, ladies and gentlemen. They better fit well. Mate. On ground floor there is a concierge desk with very knowledgeable staff. They're pointing you at the right direction. You ask them anything and they know it. But it is also possible to figure it out yourself if you don't really fancy to talk to anyone. This is no problem. They also have these poles. You call them poles or pillars, and they have touch screens. Right here you can navigate wherever you want. This navigation quite surprised me, because when you enter, let's say, the garden, and that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go for a forest walk as well later on. Not yet, just yet, but I just show you. Wait, this is on Chinese. This is not, I cannot read Chinese, unfortunately. English. We go to the TRX City Park. We go for a little forest walk. Directions. It actually shows you where we are, right there. And then without doing anything, it actually shows you the path where to walk to your nearest escalator. Go to the next level. I mean, it's slowly taking you to the next level, to the next escalator. On level 3 it is. A big thumbs up to the concierge desk, but even a bigger thumb for the person who designed this application. This is the easiest way I ever navigated myself around a shopping mall. The TRX is designed to stand out big time compared to all the other shopping malls around. This is the newest shopping mall in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Quickly have to dive into this shop just for the ladies and some gents as well, I can imagine. It is now 12 o'clock and you can see immediately it's getting a little bit busier. There's a lot of people working in offices here in the building. It is break time. People are having an hour break if they're lucky, and they come here to go to the food court. We are also gonna do this, but we're gonna wait another hour, I believe, because if we are going now at lunchtime, it's gonna be a little bit busy. Now the office people are having lunch, we might as well rest our feet a little bit. We are at Cafe Kitsune, and this is the first branch opened in Malaysia. It's originally a French shop, and opening the first shop in Malaysia here at the TRX is showing that they also want to have a cut of the coffee scene, the growing coffee scene that they have here in Malaysia. It tastes like a normal coffee to me. It's only 15 ringgit, so that's about $3 US. If you are fancying a coffee but next level coffee, there is also a shop called Bacha. It's a Moroccan shop with Moroccan beans, Moroccan coffee, and this one has a different price category, 35 ringgit for a cup, but then you actually have a Moroccan coffee which you might be interested in. I thought it's worth mentioning. A big plus of this mall is that there are escalators everywhere, elevators everywhere, so it is not hard to find an exit. Sometimes, or not sometimes, almost every time I'm going into a shopping mall, it is, and I want to leave, it is very hard for me to exit. And this is annoying because you just want to go take the train out or grab a taxi, and then it takes like 20 minutes to figure out where the exit is. Here, it is very easy to navigate yourself. There are some cool shops here as well, but there's also a food court, which I like to show you. It's got plenty of food, and this is giving you an idea what it looks like on a Monday, 1 o'clock. But on a Sunday or on a holiday, this is packed. Last Sunday, you could not walk here on the same pace as that what you're doing now. No, it was actually too busy for my taste. But right now, and it's still really busy. Then again, it's lunchtime, 1 o'clock. I don't want to wait any longer for food. So the food exchange is right here. There are different food sections here. There's also a Seibu. This is a Japanese department store. It also has its own food mall or a food court. A lot of fresh products exposed right here for the soup. You can make your own bowl. You basically grab your bowl here, add your noodles, add whatever products are in there. You hand it over, they cook it for you. Nice little concept, but I don't want to, that's too much work for me. I just want to order something and eat straight away. Let's see what they have. This is a place where Western meets Asian. There are no burgers here, no fries. It is quite limited, I would say, but on basement floor there are many different sections, food sections, where you can eat everything. All the signs, all the menus, they are in English. So there's no worry for you that you don't understand what you're ordering. We got a black pepper fish from the Wok and Grill. They give you some sambal with it as well. And this is what we like here in Malaysia. You basically can get sambal everywhere. And it just spices things up. It makes everything in life better. Sambal. There's high dining here, but you also can just start eating already here, having lunch for 9 ringgit. So it's not only very expensive food over here, it's actually quite affordable. Just between us, the Wok and Grill, and especially the black pepper fish, it's tasty. I'm glad I'm eating it right now, but there's so much other food around, which I think gives you a better idea of what Kuala Lumpur, what Malaysia is about when you talk about food. This is not a dish which I would recommend. You know, you probably find this anywhere else. If you're living in New York and you order a black pepper fish in a Chinese restaurant, you probably get a similar thing. Guys, let's check out the rest of the shopping mall. At the basement there's also a full-sized supermarket, and these are some products to give you a good idea what the prices are like. We've got fruits like bananas for a kilo, dragon fruit, a nice loaf of bread, a bag of crisps, your cheapest bottle of water, cheeses, and they do have a lot of choice, more than we just show you now. So you know, it is not very expensive here at the TRX, not overly priced anyway.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh.
We are now on the first floor. We're only a couple of floors away from the garden. We're taking you around and we're just gonna see, oh, hello lady. The place where we started off our video with a beautiful view, and actually it gives you the proper feel of where we are. When you look around here on the first floor, you can actually see that there are a few shops yet to open. Now you don't hear any construction going on, and they have these panels who are blocking whatever is going on at the back. And they're probably having construction going on, but there's no sound of this. There's no smell of any painting or any glue that they use. So they know quite well how to hide it behind them panels. Just having a look right here, man, and I love how they use the lighting and the colors. And I don't know exactly what material it is, them finishing panels. Kind of a bronze color. This is just beautiful. We're going higher and higher. Another red box here, by the way, while we're walking away. Red box, you can get a 99, I'm not too sure how long this is available for, but for 99 ringgit per month, you can get a unlimited karaoke pass. I'm not very big on karaoke, but if you've never done any karaoke, I think it is about time. I'm not too sure if you should straight away go for a monthly pass here, but yeah, just try it once. It is fun. Maybe have a little drink with it. Anyway, we are now on the second floor and we crack on this mall tour. We basically skipped the whole first floor. I did not do this on purpose. We were just walking away and suddenly we're on this escalator. And we're just checking out. We can't really show you the whole market anyway, or the whole mall anyway. They use some natural light here, you can see straight away. Nice. Okay guys, we are back on track. So this channel is based in Thailand. We're showing you the beauty of Southeast Asia. And now we are in Malaysia for a Malaysian series. Actually, I'm saying Malaysian series, but we're only gonna travel a little bit. We've settled down ourselves just for several weeks to be in Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur specifically. We've got a monthly rent and we're not too sure how long we're gonna stay. I figured that a lot of people around the world coming to Kuala Lumpur just for some shopping, the lifestyle that they have here. Shopping malls are part of the lifestyle here in Kuala Lumpur. A lot of things are happening inside, indoors, especially during the day. You know, you're not gonna walk outside too much because it's just hot or it's raining. They do have a gaming shop and they do have shops where you can buy phones, but this is definitely not a place where you are buying your electronics. This is a shopping mall designed for clothing, lifestyle. There's also a Seibu department store, a Japanese department store, and it opened its doors to public for the very first time in Malaysia about 6 weeks ago, when there was the grand opening of this TRX. Let's have a look. How's that look? No, sorry guys, I should not do this. Elon's gonna kill me. We're not pregnant, but you know, sometimes you think you start fantasizing, especially when you see these little toys. I don't think we're ready just yet, but maybe sometime, who knows. Anyway, this department store has 3 floors, starting from ground, first and second floor. This is a Japanese department store, but not only Japanese brands are available here. No, over 700 international brands are here in this department store, and over 200 of these brands appearing for the very first time in a department store. So there's a lot of new products, new brands to look for here at this store. Now we've nearly seen enough of this mall. Just want to give you a good look at the center again from up here. Still on the second floor. Lost count there for a second. But yeah, we are taking you now to the top floor, to the garden, and they're really proud of this garden. And we had a look yesterday. I can understand why they are so proud. Now let's have a look. Taking the escalators up, and hopefully it doesn't rain, ladies and gentlemen. This is also possible in KL, you never know. And we are taking you now to the most famous garden in Kuala Lumpur. From out here we can have a good look at the Exchange TRX. This pretty looking building is standing about 454 meters high. Yeah, if you have kids, there's a lot to do for kids here as well. There is a playground which is very nicely in use, with a lot of people outside during the day. A fountain where the kids can play. Oh, there's just a lot of water fun here outside. Looking over the Exchange TRX. There's a lot more to do right here in the cave, the play cave they call it. And we're not gonna play today. Well, actually we're playing a little bit, but we're just gonna show you quickly around. Look how beautiful the location is where this mall is located. This is Kuala Lumpur, ladies and gentlemen. You think of Kuala Lumpur, you're thinking of Twin Towers. You might start thinking of the Merdeka 118, which is actually the one there sticking out. That little diggy. But this ladies and gentlemen, this is Kuala Lumpur, and not too long ago this building got added to the city. There's another building, the KL Tower, you probably know, you can see from up here as well. There is a little waterfall. Super nice little area. The Exchange TRX, there she is, the beauty. And we are on top of the shopping mall right now. We are going to have the famous forest walk they're very proud of. And already what we've seen already so far is quite cool. There's a sign here, it's basically saying that there are plants scattered around, planted here, that have something to do with the Malaysian culture, tradition, plants that have been used for clothing, crafts, building, medicine and religious purposes. That's basically the main plants and trees you can find over here. You can spend a little afternoon here. It is quite busy for a Monday in the shopping mall. I have to say I did not expect it to be so busy on a Monday. Maybe it had something to do with Chinese New Year. More people are off, more people are visiting family around this time of the year. But in the afternoon, like late afternoon, people are going outside more because it's cooling down. And now it's like 2 o'clock and I recommend going now here, you know, bite the bullet, be a bit hot, but now you are pretty much all alone, or we are pretty much all alone walking the forest walk. It's only a small little walk, ladies and gentlemen. They make it look online maybe as a huge one, but it is nice enough. They have facilities to have a little water if you're really thirsty. There's an emergency button not too far away from here in case there is an emergency, in case someone's getting a heart attack or something like that. I'm not too sure. At this channel we're doing also a little street interviews, and we're trying to be as honest as possible, trying to give you the full idea. And I would be silly if I only show you the good parts. There are huge air conditioning units right here in the garden, which are giving quite a loud noise, and this is right next to the forest walk. So when you're walking the walk, you can actually hear them. You can hear the construction sites going on. Anyway, I just want to add on the full picture. It is pretty insane how they accomplished to build a whole park on top of a shopping mall. If I have to mention something, yeah, this is one of the things that I should mention. It would be very helpful if you can share one of the videos of Chai Travel on your social media. I can name Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, sharing this video on WhatsApp to a friend that is actually interested in Kuala Lumpur or Southeast Asian content. That would be very helpful as well. Also, becoming a member is helping this channel a lot. Now, I am very happy and proud to tell you that I have been hitting break even for a few months now, and it looks like we can crack on doing what we're doing, making content in Southeast Asia for much longer. But we're not 100% there yet, so becoming a member as well is keeping this channel going. By becoming a member you will gain a few perks, but you certainly help the channel making videos like these and keep us on the platform YouTube. This was the Exchange TRX Mall Tour. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching till the very end. I would like to say from the capital city of Malaysia, bye for now and stay champ. Next to the Gucci shop there is a premium toilet and you have to pay 5 ringgit to get in. Actually, it was quite a nice experience. Normally I would never pay for this, but I want to show you also what a premium toilet looks like. You got beautiful entourage with real flowers. These orchids are actually real. You've got 2 different hand soaps, also lotion, and everything is just super clean. 5 ringgit I think it's a little bit much, but they want to keep it premium, and premium it is. Just next to the Gucci shop, the premium toilet on the ground floor.